What is your name?
Michelle Duriza,
Where do you live?
Jacksonville, Florida.
What's the name of the judge?
Cone.
What was the name of the doctor you saw in person?
Dr. Schindler.
Okay. Do you have dementia?
No.
How do you know?
Dr. Schindler said so, and I was tested for it
Where were you tested?
in her office,
What city?
Jacksonville.
Do you know what the eviction's about?
To get the girls out of the house so it can be sold for another house, which would be more convenient for me.
Okay. Who's in charge?
Me.
Who's the boss?
Me.
What do you want?
I want the girls out of my house that I've had for 40 years and paid the bills, paid the taxes, paid the insurance. I want them out. It's my house
When do you want them out by?
today,
What month is it?
October.
How long have you been telling them to get out of your house?
Months.
Do you think it's fair that you're kept out of your house and they have it?
No.
Do you think you're being mistreated or neglected because of it?
I'm being mistreated.
Do you think the judge is treating you fairly as a 70-year-old woman that is in a wheelchair to keep you from your property and your personal goods?
No. Because I don't even have warm clothes for the upcoming winter.
Did she allow you to speak freely to explain your situation?
No.
Did she overtalk when you were talking?
Yes.
Did she scream and yell at Skylar?
Yes.
Did she demand that you go down to South Florida in person and drive 600 miles?
Yes.
Do you think it's fair to make a 70-year-old woman that's in a wheelchair be forced to be in a courtroom 600 miles where she's living after she was specifically removed there by DCF because of neglect and abuse?
No. I think I'm the one that's getting neglected and abused.
Do you feel you were neglected and abused when you lived in South Florida?
Yes.
How were you neglected? What was happening?
Nothing.
What do you mean by nothing?
I was given some food, turned on the TV, and that was the extent of that.
Were you taken to the bathroom?
At the very last minute.
Did the neighbors ever have to take you to the bathroom?
No.
Did the neighbors ever pick you up off the floor?
Yes.
Did the neighbors bring you food?
Yes.
Did the neighbors bring you things to drink?
Yes.
Why were they bringing you food?
Because I had nothing to eat.
Why didn't you have anything to eat?
Because the girls were out running around. I think Skylar was with her friends, and Estrella was at the beach every day.
Where does Estrella live?
New York.
So you mean when Estrella's visiting?
She lived at my house.
When she lived at your house? Is that what you mean?
When she lived at my house?
Yes. When she was visiting, you said she was at the beach. Was she visiting or living at your house when she was at the beach?
Both.
Okay. And then, do you remember Skylar leaving you for long periods of time?
She went to Orlando.
Do you remember when?
With her friends.
Do you remember when?
No.
I didn't think so. It was a while ago. And I have cash receipts for that one as well. Transactions that prove she was in Orlando and she had abandoned you. Did they take you to the doctors?
Never.
Did they make phone calls to make doctor's appointments?
Never.
Did they manage any of your bills?
Apparently not.
Were you aware when you filled out the college application for Estrella for New York that it what it included?
No, because I told her I didn't want to be responsible for her bills from New York for
And
school.
do you know that when you signed that, that was actually the application to be her co-signer for her loan?
No.
So she misled you.
Yes.
Okay.
And she said I would never have to pay this money.
Did she coerce you into getting her a car lease?
Yes.
Did you want to sign the lease?
No.
Do you think it was forced upon you?
It was forced upon me by her crying hysterically that she wanted this car.
Did you feel threatened by her?
Threatened? No.
Did she or did she not threaten you with a knife?
Yeah.
Do you remember why?
No.
All right. What did she do with the knife?
I think she just left it on the counter.
Well, how was she threatening you with it then?
She stabbed my countertop.
Did she ever point the knife at you or go after you with the knife or walk towards you with the knife?
Well, of course she did because she did the countertop right in front of me.
So she picked up the knife, walked towards you with the knife in an angrily manner, threatening manner?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember exactly what happened? Because you seem to be purposely omitting the details here. Because this is a big one.
I don't know.
You don't remember what it was about specifically?
No.
Did she ever have any other violent tendencies or destroy the property?
Yes.
What else did she do?
She threw stuff at me. Her graduation dress after I sewed it, and we took 6 weeks to find it. And then she just picked it up and threw it at me after I sewed it so that we couldn't return it.
Did she do anything else destructive to the house or you?
Holes in the wall,
How did she put holes in the wall?
the doorknob.
How did she do that with the doorknob?
Smashed it,
By doing what?
opening it real fast and smashing the wall.
Was she doing it on accident or in anger?
Anger.
Do you have anything else you want to add